Imagine this. You live in a small, quiet town nestled in the picturesque desert landscape of New Mexico. Everything seems perfect. Life is peaceful, and the days pass calmly. But then, one night, you hear a deep, vibrating hum, a sound no one can explain. A sound that won't stop, buzzing relentlessly, slowly driving you mad. This is how the eerie mystery of the Taos Hum began, a phenomenon that has haunted the residents of this small town for decades and that no one has been able to solve. Welcome to the story of the Taos Hum, a strange noise that has turned life upside down for many people in New Mexico and remains unexplained to this day. The story of the Taos Hum began in the early 1990s in the town of Taos, New Mexico. Around this time, some residents started reporting a strange humming sound, one they mostly heard at night. It wasn't just any ordinary noise. This sound was low, constant, and vibrated in a way that's hard to describe. Some called it a hum. Others referred to it as a buzz. But all the accounts had one thing in common. The sound was unbearable and seemed to come from no specific location. It was as if the noise was resonating directly in the heads of those who heard it, as if it were part of their own perception. Soon, more people in Taos reported hearing this mysterious hum. It was a deep, rhythmic noise, pervasive and oppressive. But not everyone could hear it. In fact, only about 2% of the population seemed able to perceive the sound, while the rest of the town heard nothing and couldn't understand what the affected individuals described. Those who could hear the hum suffered from insomnia, headaches, and a constant feeling of unease. For some, the Taos Hum became a curse that ruined their quality of life. What made it even more puzzling was the fact that no one could determine the source of the sound. The affected residents said it was present all the time but grew stronger at night when the surroundings were quiet. It felt as if the sound was traveling through the ground or the air and then manifesting directly in the minds of the people. But measurements taken in the area found no unusual sound waves or frequencies to explain the hum. The phenomenon grew so intense that the residents of Taos asked the government for help. In the late 1990s, the Los Alamos National Laboratory, one of the leading research centers in the United States, together with a team of acoustic experts and scientists, conducted an investigation to get to the bottom of the Taos Hum. They used state-of-the-art equipment to monitor the environment and detect any low-frequency noises. Yet, their investigations led to no results. There was no evidence of an external sound source, and the researchers were left baffled. The Taos Hum was real for those who could hear it, but invisible to the measuring instruments. Several theories emerged to try to explain the phenomenon. One of the most popular theories suggested that the Taos Hum might be a form of low-frequency noise, caused by industrial facilities or distant machinery. Perhaps low-frequency sound waves from far-off sources entered the atmosphere and were transmitted over long distances. But this couldn't fully explain why only a small percentage of the population could hear the sound and why it occurred in such a remote town like Taos, where there were no large industrial facilities nearby. Others believed that the sound was a form of infrasound, sound waves below the human hearing threshold that can still affect the nervous system, causing a sensation of vibration or pressure in the body. Infrasound is known to cause nausea, anxiety, and even panic attacks in some people. However, this theory couldn't fully account for the Taos Hum either, as there were no indications of a natural source of infrasound in the area. Another intriguing theory suggested that the Taos Hum might be caused by electromagnetic waves or radio waves generated by human technology, such as cell towers or military communications. This theory posits that certain people could be particularly sensitive to electromagnetic fields, perceiving the sound as an internal hum. But again, there was no clear evidence to support this theory. Of course, there are the more speculative theories that attribute the Taos Hum to supernatural or extraterrestrial influences. Some people believe the sound could be a signal from another dimension or a distant civilization, a kind of contact attempt or interference coming from a realm beyond our perception. As far-fetched as these theories might seem, they illustrate just how desperate both the affected individuals and the public were to find answers. The Taos Hum remains unexplained to this day. Although reports of the phenomenon have lessened in recent years, there are still people who claim to hear the sound and suffer from it. Similar reports of mysterious hums have emerged from other parts of the world, such as the UK and New Zealand, leading to speculation that the Taos Hum might not be a local phenomenon but part of a larger, global mystery. For the residents of Taos, the Taos Hum remains an unsolved enigma, a sound that is real for some and invisible to others. It's a phenomenon that challenges science and takes the mind into the darkest corners of human perception. Is the Taos Hum a hallucination, a psychological phenomenon produced by the mind itself? Or is there a physical cause that we simply don't understand yet? Perhaps this sound will remain a mystery, reminding us of how little we still know about the limits of our senses and the secrets of the world. If this story fascinated and unsettled you as much as it did us, please consider subscribing and giving us a like. On our channel, we share many more mysterious, unsolved, and thrilling stories from around the world. Hit the bell so you won't miss any of our stories, and stay tuned for the next video.